this is kind of day 2 since we've gotten all of our supplies. Our wood, I got primed 1x8 by 8 footers because our sign is going to be 4 feet wide. And so I've cut those in half, or as close to 4 feet as we can get, and cut those in half, perfect width. And then vertical, we're looking for 42 inches at the top of the rounded part. So I'm going to get those cut down. Here I'm taking a scrap piece of 1x, but you can get this from any box store. And I cut them into 2-inch strips. And here I'm laying some glue down in between each of those boards. And then I'm going to nail and screw each of those strips into the back of the board. And since it's fairly large, I want the way to hang it to be robust. What I'm going to do is put some French cleats on the back, which on the wall, all right, it'll basically be the opposite of this. So on the wall, I'll have 2 pieces that are smaller, so that half the load will go onto this, and this half of the load will go on here. While that glue is drying up, I'm going to go ahead and cut down my plywood for our load. Now that we've got the back side done, I'm going to flip this over and get the front prepped for painting. So we'll scrape all that wood glue out, and then we're going to use wood filler in any of the cracks or imperfections in the front so they get the best paint possible. One of the best things about having a laser is it can be working while you're doing something else. So we've got this piece cut, and then we can start to see and place out some of the items we're going to put onto the sign. Before I do any painting, I want to go ahead and get this arch knocked out at the top. And the best way that I could do that was I cut a piece of string, found the middle center on the bottom, and then drew that arch with a pencil attached to the... And here you can see all my beautiful lines, but I knew which one to cut. Here we go. And I've got a big helper that's running the vacuum while we saw this top part of the arch out of the way. And it all worked out really well. We're going to take a chisel and just sharpen up these places where the outside meets the arch, because there's a slight elevation raise there.